All right, so cute hair, but ghetto setup. You win some, you lose some.
Go out and party, I'll be at my house. I'm a quarantine queen.
Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm Alli Fitz, and I'm back with another video. And if you're new here, hello, I love you already. Make sure you slap that subscribe button to become part of the FITZFAM today. We pretty lit, it's true. And once you've done that, make sure to follow my social medias over here to stay connected with your girl. And turn on those post notifications so you know all the tea first. Speaking of tea, if y'all did not know, I have merch available on shop.iamallifitz.com. You can get you some today, so you can be looking like my girl Tina, slaying with her pretty lit mask on, staying safe and staying lit. So shout out to Tina. And if you want your own special shout out, all you have to do is send me a picture of you wearing any of the FITZFAM merch. And not only will you get a shout out in my YouTube video, but you'll also get a shout out in the merch Instagram page. And I make my own personal caption for you. But now that self promo is out of the way, it's Monday. You know, we only look forward to episode on Mondays. Nothing else. Not homework, not tests, episode. So grab your snacks. My snack of choice is schoolyard snacks. Link in the description for a discount. But without further ado, let's do it. For a moment, I was stunned into silence. My breath started to quicken and I began to uncontrollably hyperventilate. The room suddenly felt a whole lot smaller as the walls closed in on me, and I felt lightheaded, as if I needed to pass out. The first time this feeling happened to me, I honestly thought I was having a heart attack, but after going to my therapy sessions, I learned this was a panic attack. With each moment had passed, I began to panic even more as the realization sunk in. This wasn't just some mean prank. This had just become so much more. Someone was watching me sleep last night. Whether it was Dylan or someone else, somebody. My anxiety quickly took on the form of rage as I had a very disturbing and quite frankly heartbreaking thought. What? Uh-oh, flashback. Uh-oh. Roxy. That's what we was all thinking. After all, it was her house I slept at last night, so she obviously had the most opportunity to take this picture. I woke up to her standing over my bed, for crying out loud. She also had an opportunity to put the necklace in my jacket at the club too. But how would she even know about the necklace? What would her motive be? Alexa, play Motive by Ariana Grande. Oh, we just met. I really like Roxy. It's been a long time since I had someone I could call a best friend, and I really hope that she could be that person. I'm about to move in with her and everything. She would never do this, would she? Oh, I swear to God, if she did this, I'm gonna effing strangle her. Oh, as I angrily stomped out of the room and headed towards the lobby, I was blinded with anger, fear, and the pain of thinking she had something to do with this. I couldn't think straight and had no idea what I was planning on doing, except that I was gonna get answers. Uh-oh, is she about to go off on Roxy? No matter what I had to do to get them. As I stomped down the hall, I was so blinded with rage, I was oblivious to everyone and anyone around me. I had to have been, to walk right past him and not notice. And he saw. Miss Hensley, what the hell happened now? Uh-oh. Guess you about to find out, Mr. August Cage. Dang, in them heels too, stomping. Oh. Where are we going exactly, Miss Hensley? Okay then, do I at least get to know why you're walking like Godzilla terrorizing the city? No. Miss Hensley, stop right now and talk to me, or else. Or else? Or else what? I figured that would get you to stop. Ha ha ha. Maya's life is falling apart. Ha ha ha. What the hell happened? You seemed fine a few minutes ago. I don't want to talk about it with you. I need to talk to Roxy. Stop. As I turned around to continue down the hallway, I felt his big, strong hands grab a hold of me and force me to stay in one place. Frustrated as hell, I let out a grunt and protested, immediately doing my best to ignore the way my body annoyingly reacted to his touch. This is none of our business. We just sitting back and relaxing and watching. Get off me now. Will you look at me and tell me what's wrong? No, I will not. Well, I guess we're staying like this forever then. Do you invade all your employees' personal space like this? No. Well, how did I get so lucky then, huh? Please tell me. So I can make sure I don't make the same mistake twice. August Cage glared at me, and for a moment, I wondered if I had crossed a line. Ooh. Sometimes I think I can get a little too sassy, considering he's still my boss. But instead of getting angry or yelling like I thought he would, he bit his bottom lip before letting out a deep, husky chuckle out of his throat, shaking his head as if he couldn't believe the nerve of me. You know, I have to be honest with you, Miss Hensley. If anyone else spoke to me like that, I'd fire them. Ooh, without even blinking. But with you, I find your honesty quite refreshing, actually. Because you like me. Watch me as I take in a deep breath of relief. I mean, really, thank God you approve of me. Now, can I go? What's your rush? Where are you going? There's something I need to hash out with Roxy. Like, none of your business. I say it is my business, so out with it. Ooh, excuse me? While I do find your honesty charming most of the time, I also think it's important for you to learn your place while you're here. Oh, meaning while you're on the clock, everything you do is my business. You stomping through the halls of my company is my business. You running off to the lobby, obviously to throw down with the receptionist, is my business too. I'm paying you to work, and if something's going on that affects your ability to do that, like it or not, it's my business. Oh, part of me wanted to punch his lights out. I couldn't stand when he got all bossy and arrogant like that. But as much as I hated admitting it, he was also kind of right. Damn it. I have to keep in mind that above all, he is my boss. I'm sure I look like a crazy person right now. I wouldn't blame him if he regretted hiring me. But he don't. Look at him. I can't help you if I don't know the problem. I want to help. You can't help me. Nobody can. Excuse me, but did you just say can't? I do not accept that word as part of my vocabulary. Oh, really? There's a big surprise. Hey! Ooh! You may have the right to question me, but you do not have the right to manhandle me. Let me go! Prick! Where is he taking us, though? You can't do this! I'm warning you, let me go. Where is he taking us? The exit? Oh, it's the slap for me. I don't care who you are. Don't you ever put your hands on me again. I am a woman, not a damn bag of potatoes you can throw over your shoulder whenever you see fit. Maybe you're the one who needs to learn their place. I don't care how important you like to think you are. Drag me like that again, and I swear, I will make you cry for your mother. Immature little boys react like that when they don't get their way. Oh, are you a boy or are you a man? She went off, as she should though. For a few moments, all he could do was stare at me with his mouth hung open in shock. It was probably the first time in maybe ever a woman had spoken to him like that, let alone slap him. But just as I began to see past my rage and look at the reality of the situation, I saw a flash of anger on his face like I had never seen before. We just stared at each other in silence, and with each passing moment, I began to panic once more. Oh God, I had just slapped my boss. I'm getting fired. Oops. Is that all you have to say? Damn it. Never in my life has anyone ever. Why must you make everything so complicated, huh? Why must you argue with almost everything I say? Maybe because most everything you say is stupid. Oh! Why do you? Oh, never mind. Just say it. Why do I what? Why do you make me so effing hot? Oh! Huh? Right. I was caught off guard as August Cage suddenly pushed me against the wall behind us. His oversized, muscular arms surrounded me, and my breath began to quicken as his eyes focused on my mouth. When he spoke, it was through gritted teeth, as if trying to hold himself back. Oh, he liked me. I assure you, Miss Hensley. Never in my life has any woman felt the need to question my manhood. But if you need proof that I'm a man, all you had to do was say so. Oh, Mr. Cage, I didn't mean to drive me insane. Didn't mean to make me want to see how beautiful your legs look wrapped around my shoulders. Oh, my boss? You better give me a raise for this. Didn't mean to make me wonder if your cherry red lips actually taste like cherry. What did you mean to do, Miss Hensley? As I've said before, we should keep things professional. Then you should have worn a different skirt. What? Now, since you don't want to talk about what's bothering you, we'll just have to find some kind of distraction, won't we? Like what? This is really happening right now, y'all. And she kissing him back. Get your teacups. Get your snacks. Cause what? His touch and kiss was aggressively hungry as I felt his lips press against my lips. His tongue parting my mouth and searching for mine. I was too shocked for a moment to react, but as soon as I felt him nibble at my bottom lip, I lost all reasoning and deepened our embrace. Oh! The attraction had become much stronger than the both of us. I needed for a distraction. From my anger, my pain, and from my fear. For just a moment, I channeled all of that emotion onto his lips. Ooh! After a while, he broke our embrace and looked me over, studying me, examining me with the thoughtful look on his face. as if a puzzle he was trying to solve, or a painting he was trying to find a meaning to. Those few silent moments of his gorgeous gray eyes staring me down felt like a century, and I began to wonder if something was wrong until he finally spoke. I knew your lips would be soft, but ooh! I felt my cheeks flush as he licked his lips and whispered a profanity as he stared at my mouth. Wow! And just as it looked like he was about to embrace me again, something in his eyes changed, and he suddenly looked at me with what seemed like genuine concern. I'm sorry, Miss Hensley. I'm doing it again, aren't I? Oh, doing what? What I did last night. Oh, now you seem to remember. You're obviously upset about something and I'm taking advantage. I'm your employer. This shouldn't have happened. Well, no, it shouldn't, but I really wanted to. Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Hensley. God, this just figures. The man is pushy and won't take no for an answer. Then when I finally give in, he grows a conscience and backs off. Ugh, I feel so stupid. What the hell just happened? That's why you don't let your boss kiss you, you know? I felt dazed, like I was physically here but mentally 1,000 miles away. I kept replaying what had just happened over and over in my head. He was a really good kisser. Honestly, I had felt something behind that kiss that I had never felt when I was with Dylan. I hadn't even realized how much chemistry Dylan and I had lacked until my moment with August Cage. But what if he stopped our embrace because it was all just the thrill of the chase? Then once he knew he could have me, he lost interest? I couldn't help but feel like I had just made a fool of myself somehow. Part of me wanted to just leave, but I needed this job. The question is, did I just ruin it? Aw, no, Maya, you didn't do nothing. It was all him. But where's Roxy? There she is. Dude, there you are. I've literally been looking for you everywhere. At the sound of Roxy's voice, I was suddenly reminded of what I was doing before. Well, you know what happened. I could slowly feel my rage coming back, now more than ever. So, where were you? I was in the bathroom. No, you weren't. How do you know? Because I checked the bathroom twice. You weren't in there. Well, this is awkward. I guess that just means I don't want to tell you shit then. Ooh! Okay, seriously, what's up your ass? Why are you being so snappy? You were fine earlier. I really wish people would stop saying that to me. You were fine. How the hell does anyone here know I'm fine, huh? Because I'm not curled up in the corner crying my eyes out? Because I managed to drag myself out of bed this morning. Does that make me fine? Well, that's a huge effing relief, isn't it? This whole time I thought I was a big hot mess. But Roxy says I'm fine. Thank God. Did I do something wrong? Let me ask you this. Did you take a picture of me while I was sleeping? What? Are you serious? No. Why would I do that? I don't ever know. You tell me. To frighten me? Why else would you take the time to send those creepy text messages? You actually think that it was me last night? I didn't get the text until today. Today? They texted you again? Don't play dumb with me. Someone sent me a picture of me sleeping last night. Who had a better opportunity than you? You're telling me someone was in my house? No wonder you were so hell-bent last night on putting the blame on Dylan. You took off to find your boyfriend right before I found that necklace in my jacket. You're the one that insisted I put my jacket in coat check in the first place. Oh, she got her though. How could I have been so stupid? I thought you were my friend. But you've just been laughing at me this whole time, haven't you? Let's see how far we can push her until she cracks, right? Maya, I swear this wasn't me. If someone was in the house, we have to call the police. You have to believe me. I would never do that to you. What the hell am I supposed to think? You've had more opportunity than anyone else. Let's not forget that we've only known each other for a few days. How can I be so sure that you wouldn't do this to me? You could be just a really good liar. When the hell did I get so stupid? Am I not capable of making one good decision anymore? After all I've been through, I should have known better. All trusting someone has ever done has brought me pain. Why should you be any different? Maya, please, just get out. I don't ever want to talk to you again. Oh. Okay, Maya, that was a little rough. You just lost the last person that you knew, really. God, I'm such a prick. Why did I do that? She's obviously going through something. Can I not keep it in my pants long enough to actually be of help to her? What is it about this woman that makes me feel so weak? The taste of her lips, the scent of her skin, it still lingered. There was this part of me that was now itching to go find her right now, but I shouldn't want that. After all she's been through, she deserves better than what I can give. I excel in a lot of things, but in relationships or things that matter, well, let's just say it's not my forte. Not to mention, if this ever gets out, no one will ever take me seriously, ever again. I wonder how she's feeling about everything. I'm her boss. I'm gonna have to face her eventually. If only I can manage to keep my hands off her. I mean, you should try. Oh, come in. Uh-oh. Oh, hello, Roxy. What can I do for you? She about to spill the tea? Was there something you'd like to discuss? No, I guess not. Oh, please don't do that. Seeing women cry makes me feel very uncomfortable. Oh! Makes you feel uncomfortable. What about her, though? I will literally pay you to stop crying. I'm sorry, sir. This is so embarrassing. No need to apologize. What can I do for you? I was wondering if you'd mind if I took the rest of the day off. David said he would cover the front for me. I'm just not in a very good headspace right now. As long as there's someone to cover for you, I suppose that would be all right. But is there something you'd like to talk about? I've never known you to take a personal day. I don't know how much I should tell you, sir. She already hates me enough as it is. Who? Maya. She thinks I did something that I didn't do. I tried to tell her, but she wouldn't believe me. I'm afraid we may not be friends anymore. Looks like Maya confronted her after all. What the hell is this about? What is it that she thinks you did? Uh-oh. I'd rather not talk about it right now, sir. Was there anything you needed before I go? I suppose not. But don't worry. I'm sure whatever it is, she just needs to cool down. We both know how feisty Miss Hensley can be. Thank you, sir. Y'all, I still feel sus about Roxy. I don't know. I do, though. After I had a good cry, I was left feeling numb. I felt my sanity slipping. The foundation I had built myself on that I was once convinced was safe, beginning to crumble. As much as I snapped on Roxy, the truth was I was still uncertain who was responsible. Yes, she had the most opportunity, but that doesn't necessarily mean she did it, right? It wouldn't explain how she knew about my necklace or the fact that he called me petal. It still could have been Dylan or Brooklyn. Hell, it could have been someone I hadn't even thought of yet. Who can I trust? The answer is no one. Emotionally, I was drowning, but I didn't trust anyone enough to save me. Who you calling, mama? When in doubt, call your mama. Oh. Dr. Grayson's office. Is Dr. Grayson in? She's in the middle of a session right now. May I ask who's calling? This is Maya Hensley. I know our next session is until next week, but I was hoping she had an opening later today. I could use her insight. Of course, Maya. I'm looking at her schedule right now, and she did have someone cancel at the last minute. Would you be open to coming in at about 5 o'clock? I'm not supposed to get off work until 5, but I'm sure I could swing that. Thank you very much for your help. We'll see you around 5. Ooh, she hung that up aggressively. My sessions with Dr. Grayson usually help me put things into perspective. But at this point, I'm a little lost on what else I'm supposed to do. Maybe if I can concentrate on working real hard to actually get some work done the rest of the day, August will let me leave a little early. But because of what happened between us, we got distracted and I never did manage to get that paperwork I needed from him. Oh God, that means I have to face him. The hits just don't stop coming, do they? Uh-oh. Who is it? Oh God, is that Roxy or August? Either way, F my life. Uh-oh. Who do you guys think it is? I think it's gonna be someone completely different. Come in. Maybe Dylan or something? Who? Oh, it's August. I looked up to see August Cage standing in front of me with a big stack of files in his hands. Oh, shoot. The same hands that were exploring my curves not even an hour ago. That's a lot of stuff to do, sir, and I'm trying to get off early, so could you understand? I looked at his shirt, and I remembered how close I was to ripping it off his body. How much I longed to see his toned, bare chest underneath with those incredible tattooed arms. Oh, I remember seeing those at the club. As I looked up to his gorgeous face, my eyes struggled to tear themselves away from his lips long enough to realize he was staring at me too. But his face was unreadable. What was he thinking? What am I supposed to say to him now? Hey boss, I've had a bad day and you look like a snack. Care for a quickie? Oh! I realized I had never brought you those files you needed, so I decided to bring them to you. Oh, that's it? You mean besides the fact that I wanted to see you and make sure you were okay? Aw, yes. So you were gonna go ahead and pretend like you didn't stick your tongue down my throat? Tea! Great, wonderful. It's probably for the best, but still, it kind of stung. Maybe it was more important to me than it was to him. Who could have predicted that? No matter, I can play pretend too. Thank you, Mr. Cage. I was actually gonna come and get those files from you. You can go ahead and sit them down. Oh. Was there anything else you needed, Miss Hensley? Nope. Really? That's all I get? Yeah. Nope. I swear, getting her to open up is like pulling teeth without the anesthetic. Ooh! Oh, there was something I wanted to ask you. That's more like it. I'm listening. I was hoping you wouldn't mind if I left a little early today. I have an appointment at 5. Where? Appointment? Oh, please don't push me for more information. I really don't want to have to say I need to go see my therapist. Yes, sir. It's really rather important. I promise to have that monthly expense spreadsheet all finished for you by then. You think you will have that done by the end of the day? Before the end of the day. But yes, no problem. I'm very good at my job, Mr. Cage. Ooh, yeah, you're good at a lot of things. Ooh, all right. Thank you so much for understanding, Mr. Cage. I'll get started right away. She playing that fake stuff, okay. Ah, took her shirt off to do the job. Gotta get comfortable. Gotta make everybody hate you in the office. Was there something else, Mr. Cage? Ooh. I suppose not. Then if you don't mind, I have a lot of work to do. Oh, go girl. Bye. Bye. See ya. Are you sure that wasn't something else, Mr. Cage? Or were you just wanting to stare at my chest some more? Oh my gosh. I really hope she didn't catch me staring at her chest. She did. That she did. Were we good? Huh. He's easier to crack than I thought. I'm not sure what you mean, sir. I mean, is everything all right? Why wouldn't it be, Mr. Cage? Oh my. Look, I spoke to Roxy. Oh, that. Yes, that. She was very upset. She was? What did she say to you exactly? Not much, to be honest. She went home for the day. Oh, she did? She seems to not be so sure that you're friends anymore. Well, I'm not so sure we are either. Is it anything you'd like to talk about? Not really. Everything will be fine, Mr. Cage. I assure you it won't affect my work if that's what you're worried about. I think we both know that's not what I'm worried about. Did he say that? Maya. I couldn't hide the shock on my face as he called me by my first name for the first time. His deep bass voice sounded domineering and commanding. I looked up at his face and his gray eyes were even darker than usual. Everything on his face and in his demeanor said, I mean business. Come on, Maya. Don't let him regain power that easily. Yes, Mr. Cage? Cut the crap and talk to me. I'm not sure what you're wanting me to say. Stop acting like everything's fine if it's not. That's not like you, Miss Hensley. How can you be so sure of what I'm like after only a few days? Ooh, got him. Sir? Miss Hensley. Ah! August pushed his athletic body that overpowered the tiny room in between my desk and the chair I was sitting in, putting us in a very compromising position. I mean, really, if someone were to walk in right now, they'd think, well, never mind what they think. Yes, Mr. Cage? I will not be ignored. Stand up and talk to me. You can't force me to talk about my personal life. You may be my boss, but you have no right. I'm not coming as a boss to an employee. I'm coming to you as a man to a woman. Were you wanting me to beg? Is that it? Oh, perhaps if I ask very nicely. Well, shit, he's good. You know what? No, he always does this. Oh. Well, thank God you stood up. 2 more seconds and I would have been tempted to give you something to do while you were down there. Oh, why do you always do that? Do what? Every time you want to get your way, you start getting all flirty and touchy-feely. Touchy-feely? You think that was me being touchy-feely? Oh, how sad that you know me so little. So what is touchy-feely to you? That may work with other women, but it's not going to work with me. Or haven't you figured it out by now? You can't seduce me into talking about my personal life with you. Especially when you made it clear you don't want anything to happen between us. So how about getting the hell out of my office and let me work? When did I say I didn't want anything to happen between us exactly? Tell me, Miss Hensley, because that's not what I said at all. You seriously took that as me rejecting you? God, you're weird. Weird? I'm weird, and you're offensive. Now, will you leave? I need to make one last thing very clear before I go. I stopped because I'm trying my best to be considerate of what you're going through. It's obvious you're going through something, and I actually do want to help, despite how it comes across at times. I want to help you, not be one more thing you have to survive. I think we can both agree you've been through enough, can't we? Yes, I also don't want it to seem like I'm taking advantage of my position as your boss. So I stopped because it seemed like the responsible thing to do. There's a time and place for everything, you see. It just didn't feel like the right time. But make no mistake, Miss Hensley. When the time is right, I'm going to ravish every inch of you and enjoy every moment of it. Oh, wow. Because something tells me that the rest of you taste just as good as those lips of yours. This man, he doing too much. Now, would you like to tell me what's bothering you? I can't believe I'm doing this. Miss Hensley, you really want to help me make things better? Of course. Just tell me what I can do. Oh, she's simping. There's really only one thing I want from you right now. Yes? If you really want me as badly as you say you do, the thing I want right now is to leave. Is for you to lock the door and prove it. Miss Hensley, don't do that. If I couldn't help but laugh. His breathing got heavy and he began to struggle to finish his sentences. He was always so confident and smooth. I had to admit it was a little confidence boost to know I had that much of an effect on him. Don't say it if you don't mean it. I suggest you make damn sure this is what you want. Because I'm 2 seconds away from taking you on your own damn desk. As always, big words and no action, right, Mr. Cage? Miss Maya! And one swift movement, he ripped off his button shirt and threw it to the ground. As he stood inches away from me with his toned chest, tattooed arms, and hungry look in his deep gray eyes, it suddenly became very real. This was so out of character for me. I had never been this reckless. He looked at me like a lion stalking his prey, like I was the only woman in the world. I'm sure a man like him has been with tons of women, but he still had this way of making me feel special and sexy. As his eyes burned into me and I found myself watching his soft, wet lips, I knew it was bigger than me now. I needed a distraction, and I needed for it to be August Cage. I'll ask you one last time, Miss Hensley, while I can still talk. Is this what you want? Yes, Miss Hensley. I want you to just for a moment make me forget about everything else but this. Unless you don't think you can handle that. Y'all give the video a like. There was sort of a desperation in his touch as he hurriedly took off my clothes, and before I knew it, I was standing in front of him, feeling very exposed. He seemed deep in thought as his eyes took in every inch of me, as if he was trying to memorize my curves. He was so gorgeous, part of me felt a tad insecure with him watching me so closely. The last man who saw me like this was Dylan. Truth be told, the chemistry was never this hot with Dylan either. A sort of silent smile spread across August's perfect face as his eyes looked me over as if searching for something. What are you doing? Just admiring the view. Why any man would be stupid enough to leave you is beyond me, Miss Hensley. True, but his bad choice is my good fortune. Well, thank you. I do be a gift. Wow. Are y'all seeing this? I'm gonna have a lot to talk about at my therapy session. True. I didn't know episode got like this. Meanwhile. Hi, Mrs. H. You look so beautiful every time I see you. Brooklyn, what are you doing here? Do I need a reason to come see my second mom? Well, no. Then what's wrong? I thought I had mentioned this before, but I'm afraid Maya just isn't very comfortable with us being so close now that you stole her ex-boyfriend. Well, you know, as hard as it is to admit, things are different now. Maya is actually what I wanted to talk to you about, Miss H. Like I said, Brooklyn, my daughter just isn't comfortable with us talking about her or her life. I have to try to respect her wishes, even if I don't agree with them. She's an adult now. I completely understand, Mrs. H. It's just, we were friends for so long. I can't just stop caring. So regardless of how she may feel about me or my relationship with Dylan, that doesn't mean I don't worry for her. Worry about what exactly? Dylan said he saw Maya at the club last night. He said it was really bad. Maya might have mentioned seeing him and that it didn't go over well, but she wouldn't tell me anything else. I can imagine why she wouldn't. You see, Dylan said Maya and some friends she was with were hammered. Why would she tell the tea? Hammered? They were really drunk, Mrs. H. As in falling over themselves drunk. I cannot believe she's doing this. He said she was such a mess. It was sad. That doesn't sound much like Maya. She's always been very mature and responsible. She certainly was, but she's not the same person anymore, is she? How well do we actually know her now? This woman, Brooklyn, even if she was hammered, She's 22 years old, and that's on period. There's bound to be drinking at a club. Besides, I suppose after all she's been through, she's allowed a wild night or two with a friend. Ain't that the truth? As long as she comes home safe, that's the important thing. Dylan said she tried to hook up with him. He said she was relentless. When he refused her advances, she had some common thug that was all over her knock him out. Oh! You should see his face, Mrs. Brooklyn. I mean, Mrs. H. His beautiful face. Calm down, Brooklyn. You weren't actually there for any of this. What are you saying? That Dylan is lying to me? Yes. Mrs. H. Fine, okay. Honestly, yes, I think he's lying to you. I'm sorry, that just doesn't sound like my Maya. Even if she was drunk, after all he has put her through, I just can't see her trying to get back together with Dylan. Right, he's trash. Besides, even if she is angry with you, she would never do that knowing he's with you now. I wish I could be as sure as you. But what am I supposed to think if she refused to talk to me? That's what Dylan said happened, and I have no reason to not believe him. The truth is, we're all still holding on to who Maya was before. But you can't go through something like that unchanged, Miss H. Can you honestly look me in the eye and tell me you know for certain this is a lie? Yes? Of course I don't know for certain, but either way, it's not my business. Mrs. H! Are you feeling all right? My husband seems to think I need to butt out of our daughter's affairs. I think he may be right. She's just been so angry with me lately. I'm afraid I made her feel too smothered here while I was trying to protect her. My fear is that one day she'll leave and just not come back. Do you understand? You know how headstrong my daughter is. There's just no way I could ask her about this without her freaking out. So your answer is we do nothing. Just sit back and watch her spiral? I'm not sure I consider her spiraling. Right. I think she's doing very well, all things considered. She's attending therapy sessions. She started working again. Hitting on other people's boyfriends? Now, Brooklyn, you know I love you. But is that really very fair? Right. Considering how you met Dylan in the first place? Mrs. H! Why don't you just tell me what you expect me to do, Brooklyn? Discipline my adult daughter for allegedly drinking and flirting at a bar? All I want is to sit down and have a real conversation with her. From what Dylan said, she's obviously still living in the past. As her best friend since the 2nd grade, her unhappiness saddens me. Does it? She clearly isn't handling me being out of her life very well. Don't you get it? She needs me. She's just too stubborn to see it yet. If you care about her like I think you do, you'll get her to talk with me. What? We have to figure out something. I'm not giving up hope that the real Maya is in there somewhere. Are you? She fake. A long while later. Oh. Well, someone's not gonna finish that spreadsheet like she promised. Oh, but don't worry, your boss will find some way to punish you for being a naughty girl. Oh, ain't that something? I gotta go to the therapist appointment though. Are you okay, Miss Hensley? Where is she? Holy, please don't get too cocky about this, but I kind of can't move. Then I'd say my work is done here. Stop being an ass and help me up. If someone were to walk in, I don't know how I'd explain why I'm laying in my bra and underwear on the floor. Hey, what are you doing? What do you think? Daddy's still hungry. Whoa! Oh my God, you didn't just go there. You know, this is kind of the opposite of helping me up, right? You know I want to have you for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, right? Oh, seriously, are you not tired? You're like a smooth-talking Energizer bunny. What? Call me a man with a mission. I have my list to think of, after all. What list? Since the moment I saw you, I've been mentally making up a list of all the dirty things I wanted to do to you. Oh my gosh! So far, we only done 9. 9? We have a long way to go, Mrs. Hensley. Wow. Wait, what time is it? Do I look like a man who gives a damn about what time it is right now? I had an important appointment at 5. Remember? You never did tell me what that was for. And if I wanted to tell you, I would have. God, it's so hot when you sass me. Okay, just let me up. She gotta go. I think my legs are gonna give out. Your legs look just fine from where I'm standing. The rest of you doesn't look that bad either. Wow. Thanks. Why do you do that? Get all shy whenever I pay you a compliment. Do you honestly not see how sexy you are? Oh, I do. Oh, stop. You don't have to say that just because I'm not a man who says things he doesn't mean, Miss Hensley. I mean it when I say you are a very attractive woman. Try investing in a mirror sometime. Or doesn't your boss pay you enough? Oh, okay. Thank you for saying that. That's actually very sweet. I have my moments from time to time. Anyways, I'm not sure if we should do this at work anymore. When I'm on the clock, I mean. That's a little too close to prostitution for my liking. Ah! Are you saying you'd like to continue this outside of work? Oh, yes? I suppose that means someone enjoyed herself, huh? Didn't you? I think we both know the answer to that one, don't we? Oh, shoot. Go to your thing, girl. Hey, do you remember where we threw my clothes? As if I'd ever help you cover up a body like that. I, for one thing, am enjoying the view. Well, joke's on you. They're over there. I have to get dressed and see what time it is. Watch it be like 6:45 or 6:30, Ariana Grande. Are you seriously not going to tell me what this appointment is about? Do you seriously need to know that badly? I am still your boss, am I not? If it's something that's causing you to miss work, I deserve to know, don't I? Oh my God, you're so annoying right now. You always get annoyed when I'm right. Are you really gonna just stand there and watch me change? Absolutely. Just checking. Well, this is just great. My phone is dead. What time is it? It's a little past 4:30 p.m. Oh, holy crap, is it really? Has it actually been that long? However long it's been, it wasn't nearly enough. Aw, you're blushing. How sweet. I hate you. I have to go or I'll be late. Wouldn't want to be late to your little secret appointment. Oh, don't be salty. Can I at least ask one thing? What exactly happened between you and Roxy? Oh my God, here we go. I don't have time to get into that right now. Well, are you planning on working it out with her? Because you should. Can you stop asking so many questions? You're so nosy. All I'm saying is life is short. Life is short. Wow, that's deep, bro. You should get that tattooed somewhere. Watch him already have it. I'm being serious right now. Regardless of how close you are personally, you at least need to talk it out enough to be able to coexist here at work. You know I'm right. I may not know exactly what happened, but it sounds like it might have been some kind of misunderstanding. I can imagine you have trust issues considering what you've been through in the past. All I'm saying is think about it before you write her off. She seems to care about you. She's not the only one either. Aww, wow. Yes, well, I should probably let you get to your appointment. Besides, I have about 1,000 missed calls. You're not the only one who's been a little naughty today. Oh, okay, bye. Bye, sir. I'll see you later, Miss Hensley. Okay, so that goodbye felt a little awkward. I'm not sure either one of us knows exactly how to react to all of this, or exactly what this makes us. All I know is today with him has been the first day I've truly felt alive in a very long time. As much as I hate admitting when he's right, he had a point about Roxy. Perhaps I was a little too harsh on her. I'll give her tonight to cool down, and then I'll talk with her tomorrow. My phone's dead anyway. I couldn't talk to her now even if I wanted to.
Hello, pretty petal. I hope you're not so cross with me because of earlier. No matter, but I'm afraid I have a small confession to make. You see, I've been feeling lonely since you left me. And well, I think I may have found another. Until you come to your senses, that is.
Huh?
Isn't she pretty?
Roxy! Y'all. My phone is dead and I couldn't even see that. My girl Roxy got took. And I think that was the last episode until like the writer, Miss Melissa, updates. So what do we do now? Besides wait. Oh my gosh, I need to know what happens. What a cliffhanger. But if you guys enjoyed that story, make sure to give it a thumbs up and share it with all your friends. Let them know about this tea. And don't forget to go to shop.IamAlliFitz.com so you can get you some merch, support a small business, you know, me, the small business. So have a great day in the name of the Lord. May God bless you every step.